Most horror stories start with a simple, everyday mistake, forgetting your phone charger, your lunchbox, or an important file. But sometimes, the thing you leave behind doesn't leave you behind. This is the story of one such forgetful night, a night where only one man was left working, and the thing that was waiting for him. Alex had a project due. It was the final deadline. All his colleagues had left, and he was alone, illuminated only by the glow of his monitor. His eyes fell on his empty coffee cup. He thought, one last coffee. Then I'm out of here. He made his coffee in the dark pantry. As he walked back, his eyes were drawn down the dark main corridor. From the far end, he heard a strange sound, like someone with long fingernails was slowly scraping them down the wall. Alex dismissed it as his tired mind and focused on finishing his work. It was 12:30 a.m. He packed his laptop, put on his jacket, and walked towards the main light switch. Okay, let's get out of here. As his finger reached for the switch, he froze. In his peripheral vision, at the far end of the dark corridor, he saw a shape. He saw it. A figure, tall and impossibly thin. It was shrouded in the deep shadows, too far away to see clearly. But he could feel it watching him, his breath caught in his throat. He pressed the light switch. Nothing happened. He pressed it again. The lights were dead. It was as if someone had cut the power from the mains, and then another sound. The sound of dripping water, coming from the dark pantry. His only thought was, I need to get to the door. He took a slow, careful step towards the exit. The moment his foot touched the floor, the figure down the hall took a step forward. Alex's heart hammered against his ribs. With a trembling hand, he pulled out his phone and turned on the flashlight. He swung the beam towards the figure, and then the fire alarm went off. The piercing, shrill sound shattered the silence. The emergency strobe lights began to flash, casting the entire office in a disorienting, hellish strobe. She was no longer in the shadows. With every flash of the strobe, she was closer, twitching, jerking, her head lolling on her neck, that smile never leaving her face. He scrambled for the door. It was locked. Security must have engaged the deadbolts. He fumbled for his keycard, his vision blurring with panic. He could hear a new sound now, over the blaring alarm, a dry, rasping whisper right behind his ear. Stay. Alex slammed his keycard against the reader and threw himself through the door, not looking back. He ran. He ran down the emergency stairs, out into the cold night air, and didn't stop until he was safely locked inside his apartment. He was safe. He was alive. The next morning, Alex quit his job. He couldn't go back. He couldn't even walk past the building without his stomach twisting in knots. A week later, he got a call from a former coworker. The office building had been closed indefinitely. A security guard, a new hire, had been found in the main lobby, dead from an apparent heart attack. His last log entry was a complaint about a malfunctioning fire alarm and flickering lights on the 5th floor. His personal effects were still in a box in the security office. Among them was his phone, with an unfinished text message on the screen. It was a message to his wife. It read, I forgot my wallet. Going back up, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more terrifying tales. See you next time.